about corsets, because that is a big one. You YouTube corsets, and oh my goodness, and what I found really sad in Bridgerton, I'm going to bring, because that's the recent phenomenon, is that some of the actresses were saying that they had been bleeding from their corsets. And I was horrified to read this. I mean, that surely shouldn't have been happening. They must have been wearing them wrong.
They were
weren't they?
wearing them wrong. That's like saying, I'm bleeding from my bra. Because that's what corsets are. Corsets overall are probably the greatest dress myth there is, that they were all torture devices that are instruments of patriarchal oppression that women are forced into. And, who forces women now into their bra every day? Because that's what they are. They're bust support. If you're not wearing a corset, what are you doing to support your busts? So, first of all, in Bridgerton, they didn't
Mm-hmm.
wear chemises, which is a chemise or a shift is the linen garment that always goes on next to your skin. And it does this so that you can wash it, and it protects you from the garments and the garments from you. And they didn't give them chemises in Bridgerton. So this is exactly like if you put on a pair of running shoes and go for a 5-kilometre or 5-mile run with no socks on. You're going to get blistering and bleeding because there's friction. And so that's one thing. And the second is that, in Bridgerton, they had a scene. They started the scene right at the first episode with tight lacing, and they're always kind of emphasizing the tight lacing. But that's a later 19th century phenomenon, and so if you make corsets that don't fit properly, aren't worn properly, and are laced too tight, of course they're going to hurt because I think they kind of want them to because there's this idea that corsets are bad. So I feel like people now kind of make them look worse and then go, look, corsets are obviously bad, but actually
Mm-hmm.
it's wearing them
Mm-hmm.
wrong in the same way that, back to the trainers and no socks. So, yeah, it's unfortunate that those myths are being reinforced.